Hey, it's Nashi55. This is going to be my owner's report on the Herstal FNP-9. Just wanted to talk a little bit about the gun and give you some of my thoughts on it. All of the FNP-9s have a polymer frame and a stainless steel slide, regardless of whatever the finish is. They have some other models too. There's the Dark Earth model, and at the top that's matte black, matte stainless, and then matte black in double action only. So they have several other versions you can choose from. They have a weight of just under 25 ounces. I think in my previous videos I mentioned it was 26, but I double checked the website and it shows for this specific gun it would be 24.8 ounces. Overall length is 7 inches and 3/8. It's got a 4-inch barrel. The frame has a pretty smooth texture to it. It's not very aggressive at all. It could be a little more aggressive, but overall it's fine. Still got a nice feel to it. I don't think you'd have any problem holding on to it and gripping it if you get in a situation where you really have to pull it out and use it. The controls on it does have an ambidextrous decocker. That's the slide release, and then the takedown lever. Magazine release is in the normal position. It does have a changeable back strap also. I picked the straight one. The other one has a little bit more of an arch to it, but based on my trying both of them, I felt like the flat one was the one that I liked the best. So the frame has got a nice feel to it. Controls are easy to reach. Trigger pull on it is pretty good to me. Whether it's in double action or single action, it's pretty consistent. No real flex to it that I can detect. As you can see, it does have a hammer, so it is double action, single action. Hammer's got a nice texture to it too. Really helps your thumb grip that too. That's one thing I like is a hammer. That's part of the reason I picked this gun. The magazine holds 16 rounds, and it's got 4 holes there to check the rounds, which I guess is pretty adequate. It does have a shiny finish to it, certainly a smooth finish compared to the FNP-45. It does also have a shiny feature, or I'm sorry, a shiny finish, but it does have a little bit more of a black color to it, so I kind of prefer this finish. As you can see, the Glock also has a very flat finish to it. So this isn't bad, but I do wish it was a little bit more of a flat finish to it. Sights on it are 3-dot sights. No adjustment to them, but in general they work fine for me. Also has an accessory rail up front. Should be able to mount most any standard light or laser there. Let me show you the pistol. I'll take it down and show it to you. So I'm going to slide back, lock it back, take out the magazine, slide the takedown lever forward, and then I'm going to pull the slide release, take it off, give you a little different view of the frame there. You can see some of the details. There's the frame rails, front and back. They're pretty substantial looking. It's actually pretty light by itself. Here's the slide, which is pretty heavy. Everything seems to be well made, has a nice finish to it. There's the spring, and then here's the barrel. It's got a nice finish to it. Pretty nice looking barrel. Sure it would last a long time. Close-up look at the slide. Same thing. Everything's got a high quality feel to it. Put that back in there. And then we're gonna slide the slide back on. Magazine in. Then I'm going to slide the forward lever back up, and then I'm going to drop the slide forward. As you can see, the hammer is back, so I'm going to use the decocker, point it in a safe direction. I'll do it this way so you can see it. Okay, so that shows you what the pistol is like when it's taken down. Overall, my shooting experience has been very good. I've shot different brands of ammo. I've shot ball, hollow points, reloads, new ammo. This gun shot all of them. I haven't had any issues with any of them jamming or failure to eject, anything like that. I think the accuracy's been quite good too. I'm certainly no marksman, but I've been able to keep some good groups together and feel like I can hit most anything I have to. Recoil's pretty mild. I don't really have any issues with that either, compared to, say, a smaller gun like the little Glock here. I really prefer shooting this, honestly. It seems to have less felt recoil than the lighter Glock, of course, so I've been pleased with that. I've shot some other 9mm. One specific was the Sigma, and frankly, I preferred the FNP-9. The Sigma, which of course is striker fired, no hammer, but it had an excessively heavy trigger pull. I really didn't like it at all. I almost felt like I had to have two fingers to pull it. To me, it just didn't feel comfortable to me to shoot it that way. But I guess that's, their style. Smith & Wesson's done it a little differently. Let me show you the case real quick. Nothing fancy here, but just show it to you. Just standard hard case, one more magazine. It's got, of course, 2 extra magazines, a place for the back strap, locking device there. So comes with a pretty nice case. Overall, I think the FNP-9 has a lot of competitive features. I think it's got a great price compared to some of the other models out there. If you're out shopping and you compare it to maybe the SR9, Glock 17, the Sigma, the XD, I think you'd find that it's got basically the same features that they do, and it's also got a very good price. And I certainly think the reputation of FN Herstal is pretty good. They made the Browning high powers. They've also made the FN FALs that have been used around the world. And of course, the U.S. military buys a lot of their weapons too, machine guns. I know they advertise 70% of the small arms used by the military right now, U.S. military, are made by FN. These are made in Columbia, South Carolina at the same plant. So that was something I like too. So in summary, these aren't really the best in every single category, but they certainly offer a lot of good features, great price, and I was certainly pleased with the purchase. Wanted to be a little different too. I mean, there are a lot of XDs out there, a lot of Glock 17s, so when I was shopping there weren't a lot of FNs out there at the time. I think they're getting noticed more now, starting to get a little more attention, and I think they certainly deserve that. Nothing wrong with the XD or the Glock. They're great guns. They have a lot of followers because they are well made and are fine pistols. Nothing wrong with them. But I just wanted to be a little different. So if you get an opportunity, shoot a FNP-9. I think you'd enjoy it, and when you go to shop for a pistol, if you have a chance, take a look at the FNP-9. I think you'd find that it has a lot of good features, and you might be surprised at it might be the one that you'd pick as your pistol. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.